Well, welcome back to Expresso here on SABC3. It is time to get creative and crafty on our show this morning, and our guest is no stranger. We're talking to Tsidi Ramofolo. She's from 3 Beads, and she's, of course, a part of a large group of crafters and producers and small business owners from the Cape Crafters and Design Institute. Good morning, Tsidi. How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you, Leanne?
Very, very well, thank you. Now, I see a whole lot of materials here today. What are we making?
Well, Leanne, I hear you do travel a lot, don't you?
I do, yes. We actually all do on the show, travel quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I think I should make this for everybody on the show.
Nice.
It's a luggage tag, or
Okay.
it could be a name tag, or a conference tag.
Very nice. I need luggage tags all the time.
Yes.
Okay.
But however, I've decided to become environmentally friendly.
Okay.
I bought this a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't feel like throwing it away. I felt a bit
Nice.
guilty. So I kept it.
Wow. And
then-
now we're going to be using it.
Exactly. I'm going to make the luggage tag out of this carton.
Good, Tsidi.
Right. And in order to make it possible, let me start with this. You need that.
Okay.
That's a string, or you could use a nice little ribbon to go with it. You need a pair of scissors. You'll need plastic. That is to create that little window so that it doesn't
Damage the name tag on the inside.
yes, exactly.
Nice.
And then you need a pencil. You might need a needle. It depends on whether you want to sew it or just glue it on. A ruler. You'll need some sliders. Glue, like I said. So the first thing to do would be to take your carton, right? Open it up.
Okay.
Right. You open it up on all sides and flatten it.
I like the fact that we're actually recycling as we go along here. That's very cool.
Exactly. That's part of my environmental initiative.
I like
to
that.
try to use as much of my waste as possible in a more productive manner.
Can you imagine how much fun the kids would have being able to reuse these things as well?
Oh, definitely. All you need to do is just make sure that you have a parent, an adult around,
At
to
all
supervise,
times.
especially with scissors and needles if you're going to use needles.
That's
Otherwise, everything else is safe.
Cool.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is to cut this out. Right, and the beautiful thing about this parmalat carton is that I can use all 4 sides. Yes, because they're all equal. So I don't really, I won't be wasting much when I'm done with my cutting.
Pretty nice.
Yes, and then I'm going to cut that out, right? And once that is done, right, I'm going to have to try to mark out that little window.
Okay.
It's entirely up to you, but what I usually do is that once you have it, let me just show you quickly.
So basically you say these can be name tags, they can be luggage tags, they can be, you can use them for conference tags. They have a whole lot of different uses.
Exactly,
Okay? Very
exactly.
cool.
So what you'll do now is just make sure that you wash your cotton well in advance so that it doesn't stink.
Of course.
Fold it into half.
You don't want a stinky name tag, do you?
Oh, no, you don't.
What's that smell? All right.
At the airport. Might get arrested. You fold it into half, right? And once you fold it into half, right? You'll choose the side where you'll have your window, and then you draw out the window. What I usually do is that I measure 1.5 centimeters from all ends, all around.
Nice.
And then I'll have something like that.
Very nice. Okay.
You see? Yeah, right. So what I'll then do is to cut a hole. You can even use a craft knife if you must.
Nice.
Right? You cut out that.
That'll make it a bit easier, hey?
That'll make it easier.
Now you see, that's the part, that's when you need a parent close by, because somebody might end up without fingers.
Exactly, and we don't want that. I might get sued.
All right. And then you cut a block out there.
Yeah, you cut out the block like that. And once the block is out,
that's your little window that you're making.
That's a little window. It's entirely up to you how big you want it to be, right? Then you just cut out close to the ends as much as possible. Nip that out.
Okay.
Nip, nip. Yes. I don't like to use the craft knife much. It looks very dangerous.
Okay, so once we've done that.
Yes, once we've done that, cut that out. Let me just do that for you.
All right. Now, what's the next step once we are done with that?
The next step would be, let me just pick up this one that I've glued already. I'll take that out, right? Initially, I would measure that against my plastic and cut it out to measure exactly the same as the tag itself. And then what I've done here, I've glued it on.
On the inside?
Yes, I've glued it on. And then I took my my little...
your zip?
Yes.
Why did you choose to use that?
Well, Leanne, I had a bit of a, crisis.
I like that side. The problem is, what happened?
Because I had to do this on such short notice, I had to scrap around and see what I have. So what I did was that I was actually looking for this.
You're looking for ribbon?
I was looking for a nice ribbon.
Okay.
But I couldn't get it. So I remember that I had I had scraps of zipper.
Wow.
So what I did was just to pick up one of those. You divide it into half.
Okay.
Right? And once you have that, you cut out the desired size.
But do you see what I love about using the entire zipper is that you can adjust it depending on how much space you need.
Exactly.
Okay? So that actually works as well.
Exactly, but then that will take a bit of time for you to get used to the idea of sliding the slider in, but once you get the hang of it, it's very easy.
Okay.
And you can always use different colors depending on what you want to pick up from your your tag. Like in that case, you've got red, you've got green. You can pick up one of those colors or any other color.
Okay.
You just slide pull the slider through, right? And then once you're done with that, like I did with this one, I'll just bring out this one that is completed. This is how it will look completed. You just sew the sides on, sew the center on, or if you're not very good at sewing, you can just glue it on, but make sure that you have very good quality glue so that it can, stay.
Nice.
Yes. So
well, I absolutely love it. Imagine us, rocking around with these on our bags from now on. Very, very beautiful, Tsidi. Very easy to make as well. Moms, you can do it with your kids. Very quick. It took us under 5 minutes. So really, this was really nice. Thank you, Tsidi, for joining us. Always nice being with you. From being crafty to getting back to the kitchen. Let's see what they're making.